Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Huh? So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
for a man. What?
You have found one.
Won't you get in trouble if the boss shows up?
Oh, no, is the boss here? Hey, wait, I'm the boss.
Stick him up, please. Smoke, if you wish.
Come on!
Damn, that hurts, doesn't it?
You know what's up.
Damn, that hurts, doesn't it? I always like old Sam. Old Sam makes me laugh. Well, what's up, man? Rocky, come in just right on time. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. What? That's all you got? All right. I'll talk to you later. Fucking dog cracks me up. Welcome to another episode of Through the Madness. I know we're supposed to do this on Monday, but man, Monday my back was wrecked. I'm still, having to limit the amount of time I sit in this freaking chair for the time being. But hello to the 893 subscribers of the Madness Comic Network, to thousands of people watching in the 3 different Facebook groups that this is broadcasting to, my 25 people on Twitch, and RJ's Critical Blast Twitter, and my new Twitter, because I got locked out of my old one. So, hi everybody. You know how we do this. We start with, we go through the Facebook group, The Madness, and we show a couple days worth of posts in there to familiarize you guys with what the Facebook group is about. It's not your Twitter feed. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't go there and argue. They go there to promote and network, and it's cool. Right? So, but before we do that, I want to bring out a guest that was supposed to be joining me on Monday when I did this. And like I say, on Monday, I couldn't even sit in the chair. So I want you all to give a welcome to Hero, DarkyDark, the man of culture. What's happening?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, you bet. One of the things we're going to do here while we're doing this, because his book is on Fund My Comic, we are going to cover his book, and we're also going to talk about one of our Madness people, Roland Mann at Silverline, has a couple books available. Actually, I think you can get everything Silverline does on the campaign that they're running right now on Fund My Comics. So we're going to give a little bit of special attention to those, to yours, and to Roland's during this show. We're going to hang out for about an hour. And, like I said, first off, this is the Madness Facebook group, the comic-related madness, okay? And this is the place where everything I've done since then has sprung from. Everything. There wouldn't be no YouTube channel. There wouldn't be no network. There would not be anything if it wasn't for that Facebook group right there, because that's where it all began. So I like to go through and show everybody how, okay, here we are, 2.7 thousand members. You'll see a lot of people you see Brian Christgau and Chris Brown and Doran and Amy Good, Chris from Chris Evans, you guys know, RJ, Critical Blast, Niall, Doc, everybody's up in here. Phil, right? Okay, Sam. This group is full of awesome people that do awesome work. Oh, dang, there we are right now, live. We have people that drop their shows, the links to their shows when they're going live and stuff that aren't even part of our network, that drop their shows here because this is a networking and promotional group. It's what I expect everybody to do, is to drop the links to their stuff up in here, right?
Yep.
Dirk Manning just released that he's going live with the new project on the 27th. I just posted that 39 minutes ago. I just found out. So we had Chuck Dixon show on. We do the replay of that. We had that on earlier. The Vicious Vixens by Ben Lacey. VixensBitingComics.com. Go check it out, you guys. This, like I said, this is what it's all about. This is what I wish my Twitter feed always looked like, but it's like there's too much other world stuff on Twitter. This group is comics and comic related cool stuff. Nothing else. That's what makes it fun. You got Frank Bay. Rob Ritriano showing some page work.
Ooh, that's cool.
I don't know whose work it is. I guess it's his. It says Rob Ritriano. Okay, that's his work from that. Recent interiors for an upcoming project. All right, see? Look, give me a little sneak peek before this thing even has a foot in the door, right?
Yeah, that's how you begin.
Frank does Turkana. I never get it right, so don't quote me on that. But he always drops these drop your link down below his post. Got Katrina down there with the holidays at the toy store. Matt Jordan, coming soon, Knights of the Fire, issue 2. My friend Ernest McClendon. Look, I got like 6 pieces. There's like 6 pieces of this dude's art in our house. He's all over the house.
Must be real good then.
Yeah, he did a Thor for me that's badass. He did a piece for each of the grandkids and my son and his wife. He did a piece for them too. It's like we got his art all over the place. This is the book we're talking about. We're going to go over to Fund My Comic and look at this one. Roland Man, my boy from Silverline. Roland does 3 shows on the network every week. Sunday show, a Tuesday show, and a Wednesday show. But he also does a late night replay at 1 o'clock in the morning of his older content so that people can like get caught up and see the past history of what they've come through. It's kind of cool. We get to see all of his stuff. That's one of his shows right there. That was the one they showed in the middle of the night last night, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Silverliners talk about building a comic book world. And, it's like all their shows are awesome. David Hankins, the new video on the YouTube channel, attempting to impart wisdom. You see what I'm saying? It's like they drop the links to their shows. They drop the links to their comic books. That's what this group is about. There's Alex Daw from Energy Comics. There's the one that we're talking about later, the Fund My Comic. It's Beyond the Stars and Bia. He puts 2 comics in every campaign, but then they have tons of past content and tons of different titles. So there's one tier where you can just go get anything you want from Silverline. Basically, their whole catalog is on this campaign, and you can get anything you want from them. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. This was yesterday's live show from them, the Silverline Female Villains, Successful Ingredients versus Unfortunate Stereotypes. I love their shows, man. They always have a good topic, and they actually cover it. They don't get mad about what the industry's doing. They just talk about the actual topic. It's good stuff. This is one of our sponsors, Cindy Koepp. She's an author. She's a comic book creator as well as a very creative person. She makes all kinds of stuff, man, like handmade stuff that you get from the actual creator of the comic you're reading. It's pretty cool. And her comics are kid friendly, which gives her a one-up from me all the time because I got grandkids. So I get to bring them into the comic world. When there's comics I can give them to read. You see what I'm saying? So like this one, I can't give the comics to the kids. This one's freaking. I just seen this one yesterday for the first time. Izumi. Wow. I'm not even gonna pull this one up because I looked at it. 100% boob book. If that's what you like, there you have it. It's right there. I every now and then post something that I think is funny. Most stormtrooper hits in one location. Owen and Baru. Now, do you remember when Ben Kenobi says to Luke, "Oh no, these blaster shots are much too precise"? We never saw that again for the rest of the series. They were never precise after that. They missed everything.
Yeah, I guess they were just that one guy who played a lot of Call of Duty.
This is actually an Easter egg in Fallout New Vegas, where you find the corpses of Owen and Baru.
Oh, wow.
It is hilarious. I love it. That's what I mean. I like to post funny shit. I don't care. One of the other shows, one of the other networks we're associated with, The Dorkening, is the network, and the show Still Toking with my boys Ben and Jeff. These guys are freaking awesome. They're hilarious. Leo has an awesome network over there. If you're not familiar with The Dorkening, it's a little bit not quite as raw edged as what we do, but they get some great guests. They have a great time. We've had Tommy Chong on the show on the network because of Ben Bartlett. So, you know, we love those guys. Chuck Dixon. Chuck does his show every Wednesday night, and then he sends it to me so that I can replay it on Thursdays. Love you, Chuck. Thanks, bro. Love getting his stuff out there in case people didn't see it on his network, or you don't follow him on his network, or didn't know he had a network. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's all about getting eyes on stuff. This is new. I don't know anything about this one. Cosa Nostra's Comrade. Yeah. I don't know. We might have to check this out. Former Soviet Special Forces operative moves to New York and becomes the Punisher. Okay, I get it. The Raid Studio. The Raid Studio. A Kickstarter. I do not know. Again, we got some new people in here dropping stuff I don't know about. Some people I might have to get on some of these shows. Yo. David Anderson, this is another guy I still owe a spot to. He was supposed to be out here with me Monday during Monday Madness when I couldn't sit in the chair again. But hopefully I'll get him out here again soon too and make up for that. Randy Stone, Bullet Adventures. All right, Bullet Adventures number 5. Another one that I've never seen in the Madness before. I love this group. Look, that's what it's all about. And then we got, people like Laurie. Do you know Laurie Hero?
No, who is she?
Oh, she's the host of one of our shows, the Tuesday Morning Brew. And she is one of the most creative people doing comics that I've seen. Just check out this video that she made for the pre-launch. Check this out. What is Path of the Pale Rider? She puts a whole bunch together when she does a campaign. A lot, not just like a video like that, but she's done situational videos that fit with her book. All kinds of just awesome stuff, man. And then her campaigns, riddles, and just all kinds of, man, she's awesome. What is up, Miss 1776? Welcome to the show. We are going to now, we like I said, I do this for a little while. I go through here. Oh, look, what's that?
Oh, wow. Wonder who that is.
I'm just going to go right. See, I knew what I was doing. I was rolling up in here to this because now we are going to go jump over there and take a look at this. Now, this is
sure.
Kickstarter for Relentlessly Bullied Hero. And would you like to set the video up, or would you like me to play the video first?
Yeah, I think it does a lot better if you just play the video first.
All right, everybody, sit tight. Check this out. it not sharing this tab?
Nope, not yet.
I can't see my screen. Is it playing?
No, it's not. It's still on the Facebook
I
page.
knew it. Dang it. All right. Facebook, yep. Mhm. We're going to just slow it down. Give me a second so I can share the actual Kickstarter page because it didn't transfer the tab over when I clicked on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, technology sucks.
Well, I mean, you'd think they'd have that figured out by now. If we're sharing screen and we click on something new, we're still trying to share the screen, guys. So yeah, now I'm going to play it again. I know you heard the first part, right? But now you're going to get to see it too. Here we go.
Pillars of society, heroism must stand proud, no matter what. Through injury, madness, nihilism, and even death, a hero shall step up and lay their body on the line like those before them. We may fail, but we will never stand down, for it is through our valor and will that society will be purified for a better tomorrow. Oh God, I couldn't hold it in. What is this, Zeal? Your first draft? It's worded so weirdly. And haven't you ever heard of a word limit? Gotta make it snappy and interesting. Let me show you how it's done. Greetings, peasants. The great villainess, cursed sorcerer Grimora is speaking. Welcome to the show of my creation, featuring Zeal, the hero of our story. Say hi, Zeal. Fantastic. He's a very odd new gen hero I came across and claims he can return heroism to its once prestigious state compared to its current degenerating from. Hard-pressed to believe from his general lack of abilities, but hey, he has spirit. Who doesn't want to see an underdog story? And if he fails, it'll be hella funny to witness. Coming this... Zeal, when is this campaign starting again?
Late January. It's starting late January 2024. And of course it wasn't finished. You just jumped me and stole my journal, you freaking sociopath.
We've got it all. Violence, explosions, my sexy self. So go, give me your money.
You vile woman. You think this is funny? There's no games here, witch. This town is diseased. Rottenness steeped into the soul, and my crusade shall chip it away piece by piece. I swear, by my flesh and bone, I shall...
Enough of that. The gag goes back on.
Wait. This is my story, isn't it? Why am I playing second fiddle here?
There'll be plenty of cool stuff, so go spend your money on relentlessly bullied hero. #1. Any parting words, Zeal?
Really? Well, I stole my hero's mission statement too.
Psych.
I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, as you can tell, the title isn't for nothing.
Dude, that was awesome. See, I love the creative videos. I love the ones where people actually think, how can I entertain these people, get them hooked before they even see the project? You know? That's how you do it, right there. And that was funny. She came in laughing. She's like, what is this? Come on, man. You know what I mean? It was good. I like it. So I'm going to let you talk to me about this.
Yeah, sure. What do you want me to just give a synopsis or such? Or?
Yeah, well, I mean, how you got here, you know, is this your first? Yeah, all that kind of stuff, man. You're new. I never, it's the first time we talk. So tell everybody who you are and, what this is all about.
Okay, I got you. So I kind of started at a young age. I have siblings, so I used to watch all the kind of shows they watch, like Justice League Unlimited, Naruto, anime, that kind of stuff. And so, like most kids, it just kind of snowballed from just, imitating the heroes to thinking, okay, what kind of powers will I have if I was in these worlds? And then, just slowly move until I started crafting my own world and stories within them. And then, of course, once I got older and then I have a better grasp of writing, Because I'll be honest, I kind of sucked that one as a kid. I was able to put in a more professional formats. Yeah, I think that was professional format. And so this is actually my first campaign ever. So I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. And as for the story itself, it kind of follows Zero. He's a new gen hero, and he's called new gen hero because he's part of the generation that in the current time, it's been a couple of months after the city's star hero died, and the star heroes like the Batman, the Superman, the All Might, basically people who like the biggest pillar of like morality and heroism, basically. And of course, when he died, that's left like a void open in like many areas, power, morality, and that kind of stuff. So during that time, there was a lot of new heroes, people who became heroes at that time, and then heroes who gained prominence during that time. So they're often labeled as new gen heroes, as they're the new generation, so to speak. And so, of course, as Zero, he sees that society had kind of degraded a bit after this hero's death, as it's not as if everyone's like a complete bastard, but it's kind of like when your dad's not home when you're younger as a kid. It's like, you're not technically speaking a bad kid, but when your dad's not home, you can start acting out more than how you should. And so himself, he does understand that it's not like these are bad people. So he's trying to do his best to at least try to be an example, like try to be the hero of the standard he wants heroes to have. But unfortunately for him, he's in a binding deal with a villainess. And so now he can't get rid of her no matter what he tries. And the villainess, she's a veteran villain. She's been at this for like nearly a decade. So of course he has a lot more experience, more time to build her power. So that's how she can kind of get away with messing around him so much. And because basically she's like utterly and completely bored, she just spends all her time just messing around with the hero. It's like he'll be trying to like, chase a villain, and then she'll just pop in and like will just trip them, or like will just push them over for the fun of it.
Yeah, I can see it. All right. The ever devious villainous Grimoria.
Yeah, it's more Grimoire, but yeah.
This is good stuff, man. They just had a show last night. They just showed it. Silverline was talking about female villains and how to make them work. I like what you did with this.
Yeah. When I was creating a book, I was always thinking to myself, okay, I got the main story. Like, of course, the story kind of all came together, but I was making it. I was just like, okay, how am I gonna sell a book about a edgelord? The main hero is an edgelord, so like he's have a intense personality. He give me a little t-shirt, he's kind of like Batman, but like he never has an off button. So he's always like a little bit too serious. So I'm like, okay, how can I actually get people interested in reading a book about some edgelord? Because if Emma's taught anything, there's like 20,000 of those kind of books out there. So it's gotta be a hard sell to do it as as an indie book, and as for someone who at the time I started didn't have a lot of following. So of course, you gotta get creative and think, what ways could I stand out a bit? And then eventually I just came to the conclusion, all right, so hear me out. What if I put a taller, slightly buffer golf girl with big tits right next to him? And
I think it worked.
Yeah, exactly. It worked out because like now she juxtaposes his existence in a way that's interesting. As well, now you're not just following an edgelord, you're following one who got a villain right next to him. He's always messing with him, poking his button, seeing what makes him tick. So now it's not just you hearing his constant rambles and heroic speeches, as you can see in the trailer. But now it's like, okay, along with that, there's also the villain who might make fun of him for it, or like might take him off guard, throw a wrench to thing just for the fun of it. And so now there's like a whole fun dynamic that I don't think you'll see it as often to where, a villain, so to speak, is always around the hill. And so it's like, of course, there's a lot of fun things about it, as seeing, okay, so what led to this? What happened, what are the rules? What's the end game for the hill and all this and such? And so, yeah.
This right here page kind of pretty much gives you the dynamic of the interaction between the two. She's just kind of letting him know, I'm going to be here bugging you. And he's like, go away. And she's like, make me.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
That's why I can describe it as if the hill is like a level 2 or 3 fighter, but she's like a level 10 warlock. So it's like, he doesn't want it there, but you can't really do anything against it.
That's great. That's great. I love it. That's promising. A villain attack? No, my invitation arrived. Oh, man. And she just looks so happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I think that's what the fun part of it is, that, while to the hill, all this is serious, and yeah, it is kind of serious considering the situation, but to her, since she's a villain and, a lot of this moral positioning doesn't matter to her, this is basically just a TV show for her, as she's just gonna see like this guy jumping around trying his best. So
yeah, she's just like, it's such a pity you can't call on any of your friends, but I'll lend a hand, but it's gonna cost you. You can tell he ain't happy about that at all. But look at her; she's like, I'm so happy. I love that. That's good storytelling right there in the art. I love it. I love it. Berserker. Okay. We know you're there. The cop's trying to get somebody.
Yeah, that's the other villain in the book. So, like that SpongeBob meme, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Gamora is more like a passive nuisance, while the other guy's more of a active one.
That's pretty cool, man. I like it. So, how many pages is this thing?
So the entire book itself is going to be 60 pages, 52 to the main story, and then there's going to be like 8 bonus pages, which would be like different stuff. Like there'll be, I know there's going to be like a double page spread full on the rewards. Well, I said that people can submit a design and then they'll appeal. They'll at least be confirmed to appeal in the double page spread, as they'll be, of course, with the main duel doing something in double spread, and then there'll also be other stuff like kind of like mini comics, like 1-page comics that'll be telling things that kind of, I will say that there happens, but it's kind of like it's a little. Some of them might be canon, the other one are just more fun, messing with the settings. Like I know there was one I got commissioned where it was like a prompt I saw, but it was basically just like, it was kind of like playing on a dynamic of, oh yeah, a hero and a villain approach each other, but then the C just kind of just mess with him and just like pinch the cheese and be like, hey, yeah, what's up? He knows he can't do anything to it at the moment, so just like that kind of fun stuff. And then I'm also planning on putting in like, if you remember from the trailer, it'll mention that the hero has a journal that he writes in. And so I was planning to like put like 2 pages that will be like the journal. There'll be like info cards for like other characters, but it's told through the hero's perspective of them. And so, while he'll be having on notes, I'll also have like I guess you could say like a second author who'll be like scrubbing stuff out and then writing her own notes on it. And that's her doing it. So she's writing over his notes just to mess with him.
I like the chibi. That's good. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, good concept, man. I like what you got going on here.
Oh, yeah. I'm super happy with how this turned out.
All right. So, printed with Comics Wellspring. You guys know how this all works. You back it, you get it when it's printed. All right. So, physical cover A, $10. You got a digital copy for $10, and physical cover A is $17 plus shipping. Ships anywhere in the world. There you go. cover C. You got a cover B. Well, I see cover C here, the Relentless Hero cover. Okay, Spotlight Edition is cover B. You get the bundle, cover A plus C, A and B, B and C, A, B, and C. You got them all. Every combination.
I will say that for both digital and physical backers, I couldn't put into the rewards category itself, but it's in the campaign itself. But it says that you do get bonus stuff outside of what lists in rewards if you back digitally or even physically. Because if you just back digitally, you'll just get like the digital pack, which is I have a bunch of things I commissioned that won't end up in the book. So of course I was just like, I could just send them as a digital pack where you can easily download them like a phone wallpaper or like a wallpaper and that kind of stuff. And of course people buy physical stuff get that too, but they also get like 2 additional physical items like a poster and a trading card. And then buying the bundles are cheap. The bundles are like deals, so if you buy like 2 of the books, you get like 5, 10. It was like between $5 to $10 off. And then any bundle you get the Cardinalson trading card, which is basically just featuring that villainess. And as you can tell, her powers are more magic based, and then each, the 7 deadly sins for her, each one is a form that she could take. And that one gives her a specific power. It's like pride, give her wings so she can fly, and then strength. Greed lets her move things around, like kinesis and that kind of stuff.
Cool. I like this tier right here, reporting for duty. Submit your own hero design. It will appear in the after credits double spread of the book, drawn in the interior art style, along with the special thank you message. See, now, I've had so many people that have drawn Crom, our mascot, over the years, that that kind of stuff, I like that. See, this is Crom right here. Crom is an internet troll.
Yes, more literally.
He has been drawn by so many people in so many different styles. But this right here is the original. This was the first time he was ever drawn. It was a submission for the Madness logo, for the group logo, the Facebook group, and obviously it won the logo. It won the contest, and Crom went on to become a entity all of his own, drawn by so many different people. Even Bill Moss drew him into a couple of different pieces where Crom is the reflection in a blade. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I also mentioned that for the reporting for duty one. Like I said, I couldn't add them all into like the rewards pack, but if you get it along with getting like the 3 different cover books, you get a poster of your choice and then a stick of your choice and then the bookmark, all go along with it.
Right. This looks pretty good, man. I think you're gonna do all right. Yeah, it's already funded, obviously, so you're doing okay. But you got some days left, and usually these Kickstarters, it's the last couple days when people know they have money that they start jumping on and backing it because they know the money's in their account and it's going to be taken out, right?
Yep.
Sometimes people don't mess with Kickstarter till the last couple days because they don't know if they're going to have any money then. I mean, a lot of us live in paycheck to paycheck. Who knows if you're going to be able to clear any money past the bills next week, next month? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff happens, man. Your car breaks down. Well, there went all your extra money, but you pledged on dude's book and now you got to tell him, sorry, man, I'm broke. So that's why a lot of people wait on Kickstarter till the end because they know they got money. So sometimes it just appears your campaign's going slow, but people are watching, Now you're almost at 50 backers, so you're doing okay for first campaign. Trust me.
Yeah, I was actually surprised by how well it went because, like I said, there was a lot of things I felt like I could have done better overall, like Kickstarter and stuff. I know I didn't properly put the rewards description in there and such. I think for one of the rewards tier, I kind of messed up how shipping goes, where I put the shipping for the US for the rest of the world and the rest of the world for the US prices. But I managed to get them fixed. But it's one of those things where it's like, wow, I made a lot of mistakes, but it worked out in the end, and you live, you learn.
That's the whole thing. It's like I actually I have a couple of people's books, their first book that they printed, and then they went back and printed it again for various reasons, fixing mistakes or whatever. So the ones I have are like first prints, because they did it again, and I like having first prints of stuff, and I really like it when people reprint it. No, I hope they don't have to. I love indie comics. I love the effort that you guys put into trying to give entertainment to the rest of the people. Now look, there's 46 people right there. They know they're getting the book. They know it's been funded. This is where the big rub comes in now, bro. You got to fulfill on this first book.
Yep. Thankfully, I have the book. Like, the book is 100% done, so there's no waiting for, let me just finish with the last couple of pages. Like, nope, it's done. We'll send out the surveys, we'll get them back, and we'll just start with fulfillment. Because I always tell people is I'm a little bit lazy, and so to kind of act it, I do things preemptively to make sure that I don't have to deal with things later. So, instead of like dealing with making sure I'm never late and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, I'll basically get like most, if not the entire book done. I think when this campaign started, the book was like 97% done, was like only like the last page or two still need to be drawn, and like a couple pages towards the beginning needed to be inked up and redone. And so, I'm like, okay, by the time we even actually start with fulfillment, which would be like, technically speaking, a month and a half, we should be able to get that done.
Well, I think it looks great. Now, I'm going to tell you that the only reason I think that you're not doing a lot better is you ain't been on a bunch of shows, have you?
Towards the beginning, not a lot. But recently, I've been on a ton of shows. Like, even today, I got 4 different shows to go on. So I just went to...
That's like part of this. My friend Carissa went on like 170 shows last year. Of course, she ran 8 campaigns last year, but she still found the time to go out there and promote. And now she's doing really well. So it doesn't hurt to put in that work. Get known, make friends, get on as many shows as you can, and it's all work. You understand what I'm saying? It's all work, but it's one of the hats you have to wear. You have to get eyes on what you're doing. That's why I built this network, was to help people like you get eyes on what you're doing. So anytime you're doing something, I should have been talking about you in the pre-launch. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I just found out about you. Okay. It's like there's a lot of new people coming into the industry to do indie comics that I haven't seen before. So somebody has to yell, "Hey, Pops, I'm over here." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I've been mostly trying to work on. Like, I was doing like a few shows, but it was like, like one every couple of weeks, partly for work, partly because like other things. I had a lot of work stuff to get through, and I want to make sure I had things to actually show off to people. And so, but thankfully with string up thing I've been doing, it's been of course I made a lot of connections. I got a lot of people whose shows I can just pop back on. So it's been a very productive first campaign ever.
Yeah, you just get out there, even when like in our case, for the madness, I give everybody a wrench. You come out to the YouTube channel when we're doing a show, you drop the link to your campaign. Just like I just did a minute ago. I dropped the link to your campaign. I encourage everybody to do that when we're live, to get the people watching to maybe see your link too. So when we're doing a different show and you're not the guest, you pop in the chat and you say, hey, everybody, this guy's 2 days left. Drop your link. I'm saying do that tomorrow.
Do that on your stream. You just pop in.
Yes, in the chat. Just pop in the chat and say, hey, yo, guys, we're almost done. And let the people watching know and make it easy to click on. Drop that link. You see what I'm saying? This is a promotion and networking network. That's what I expect people to do. Okay? Like Miss 76, she pops in there. She's probably still lurking over there, but she ain't dropped the link to her YouTube channel yet. This is what I'm talking about. I give everybody a wrench so they can promote themselves no matter what show we're doing. Doesn't matter if we're doing an RPG stream, if I'm playing a video game. Come on, drop your link. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I think some people don't when they're not guests because they don't want to feel like they're intruding on someone else's spotlight.
Well, when I'm doing a launch party or a countdown, I kind of, don't really encourage it. But the rest of the time, this is for promoting, and I want everybody to know they're always welcome to do that. Pretty much all the guests understand that, that hey, man, this is for everybody. Just drop your links and interact with each other, get to know each other, collaborate with each other, whatever. You know what I mean? Cross-promote each other even. I mean, a lot of that kind of stuff goes on in this network. Collaborations between people, cross-promotions between people. We encourage that, man. You got to get eyes. You got to get eyes on what you're doing. And the best way to do that is to bounce off each other's fan bases. If you're promoting what that guy's doing, that guy's fans are like, okay, who's he? You see what I'm saying? They're looking at you now. Oh, this dude's got a book too. See, check it out. You promote each other. You bounce off each other's fan bases. It's not competition, bro. It's co-opetition.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The more you promote each other, the bigger your personal fan bases will grow because more people are going to know who you are. It's that simple. I'm not even, look, all I do is this, promote what people do. Okay. Now, we have a couple RPG streams that are fun. I play video games. We have a lot of different other people's shows on the network. But look, when Doc's doing his show, Doc don't care if you're dropping your links. He's the same way I am. Promote, right? Okay. Laurie, same way. We're all about networking and promoting each other and helping each other grow. It's what the network's for. And hell, we sometimes our show gets, what YouTube says is no views, right? And I'll look at the analytics and like 15 people were watching and there was 10 people commenting in the chat. And it's like YouTube will say we had no views. And I just kind of giggle and move on, right? But the whole thing is I'll go look at Twitter. Like Laurie's show on Twitter on Tuesday. Last time I looked, had over 50 views on Twitter. My stupid Twitter account only has 100-something followers now because my big one got nuked. Chris's Slaughterville RPG stream a couple weeks ago had more viewers than I have followers.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, y'all could have hit the follow button while he was watching our stream, but But I mean, it's not just YouTube. We're on Twitch, we're on Twitter, we're all over Facebook. It's the object is getting eyes on. Okay, so I mean, if it was just about us, this would only be going to the YouTube channel. You see?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like I don't care that much about the personal views and whatnot. It annoys me when YouTube takes them away. But I just want people to understand that the whole network, we're broadcast this everywhere because we want to get as many people actually getting a look at what you're doing as I possibly can with my reach. Not just to my YouTube channel so everybody will look there and I'll get ad revenue or whatever. Everywhere. I don't care. I want people to see you guys. It's not about me.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know? So we broadcast stuff everywhere we can. We're building a Roku channel so that we can go to over-the-top TV and get out from under the Google overlords and the algorithms and all that crap, you know, and just do our shows, which would be really nice. Because I hate all the, like, Facebook audio scammers and stuff, man. They're always trying to claim the audio, okay? You'll look and it'd be like, they're claiming the audio for our theme song.
That's insane.
Yeah. And of course, Facebook doesn't weed out the scammers. So it keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening. You know, I'd rather just not have to worry about none of that. Do our shows on Roku and drop links everywhere that you can go see it on Roku. And I'll tell you what, until I started doing the Roku thing, I never had Roku. Now that I have Roku, I pretty much don't need anything else because you can get everything through Roku. Even the Madness Comic Network preview channel. It's on Roku right now.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything's there. You can even watch this show on YouTube on Roku. YouTube, but YouTube could still black stuff out or whatever, like they do to the Horror Movie Club. Poor Brian, man, his stuff gets blacked out every week. All he's doing is showing a trailer from a movie or a short, like 10-second clip or something, and bam, YouTube blocks you out for 5 minutes. Black screen, no audio, right? For like 5 minutes. Come on, man. We're not going to do that kind of crap on Roku. We're not going to. No algorithms, no demonetization. This is the other thing that I hate about YouTube. They demonetize people's channels
so often.
They get mad. They get butthurt. Look, if you're on our Roku network and your show, you do something that the FCC or the DMCA come to Pops and say, hey, that's got to come down. I'm going to forward that email to you. Here, this is what they said. I'm going to take that episode down, but I'm not taking your money. I'm not taking away from all your other content. That's your no demonetization, right?
Yeah, no, like that's kind of an insane policy because, like, yeah, I get like the whole okay, yeah, maybe the video can stay up, but like just take away all the money in general, just
from all the previous content that didn't have no strikes or anything, right? You're gonna take all that? No, you just take down the one episode that had the bad stuff. Okay, that's the penalty. They lost the monetization for that video because it's not playing anymore. There's your penalty. Don't do dumb shit. You know, but I'm not going to demonetize your whole playlist because of, you know, one video that the simple solution is just take it down.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not your social media daddy. You know, shows ratings will speak for themselves. You know, I mean, if your show's doing good, you're going to make some ad revenue off that, and you're going to want your show to keep doing better. You're going to promote it. You're going to do the thing, right?
Yeah.
You're going to do what I do. You're going to promote and promote and promote. This only way it works, man, is if everybody's trying to help each other get seen. And the more you're helping people get seen, the more they're going to help you get seen. It's pretty simple. I got another book to cover, though. I used up almost the whole hour. Look, I like what you're doing. I'm glad this is funded already and that we don't have to put in a bunch of work, but I wish some people would look at this. If you're looking at this on the replay, 3 days, it's Thursday right now. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's over. So get on this. We'll be talking about it. We'll be dropping links for it for the next couple days because I always make sure people finish strong. Try to do my best to help people finish strong. So
Yeah, my goal is to at least see if I can hit 1,500.
1,550 backers would be cool for a first campaign, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'll be looking at it. I'm a broke ass right now. But I'll be looking at it. We just got the sponsors and everything together to pay for the year of StreamYard, so it's like the budget's tapped at the moment. But you know,
Hey, no problem. Yeah, I don't mind.
I do try to back when I see something I like, just so you know.
Okay.
I also hire out as a proofreader for everybody. Okay, right now I'm proofreading the RPG rule book for the Slaughterville RPG game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You did mention that Slaughterville before.
Yeah.
That's the one that Doc's working on, right?
I think Doc's gonna be doing some art for the noir game that Chris is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Slaughterville is a comic book. It's a graphic novel set. It's a tabletop game with cards and dice, as well as now a role-playing game, which we're playing on the channel every other week. So that's where the Dante and Karen thing came from.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
No, I think I missed that one.
Oh, Dante and Karen. Okay, so the show has gone 3 weeks so far, and it has been hilarious. First off, like just unbelievably funny, because Laurie basically took over the show.
Mm-hmm.
We're all playing off of Laurie now because she just is so her character and the way she's playing it is so freaking funny. So we did an episode. Everybody liked it. They're in the chat. They're cracking jokes. This is Dante and Karen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Karen is a 100% Karen. Okay. And Laurie plays her perfectly. Right. So
Yeah,
well.
you got the haircut for it.
She has created a persona and plays this character so well that myself, the GM, and the other guy playing are all kind of playing reactionary to what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Even the GM's kind of wonder what Laurie's going to do next. But it has been hilarious. So people started popping in the chat, cracking jokes, being involved. And Chris was like, well, if somebody wants to draw something, we might use it. And the first thing we saw was that drawing, and it was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. It was perfect, right? It has the actual asylum from the game in the background. It's got the soccer mom band with the Skeptics Inc. logo, which she created. Luke created the logo for Skeptics Inc. right there on that van. We didn't do that. Okay. Lou got involved. And she's also like a big fan of just watching the stream and, cracking jokes in the chat and stuff. So, like I said, when we saw that, it was like, oh, that's it. There isn't no question. There isn't no, other people can do other stuff, but that's Dante and Karen. It's just what it is. It's great, man. What Chris is doing is hilarious. I love your concept with the villain over the hero's shoulder and bribing him.
Yeah, that'll be something they'll do for sure.
I love it, man. I love it. Now, this other thing, I'm going to quit sharing this now, but you guys go check it out. Look, I dropped the link over here. Go check out Relentlessly Bullied Hero. That's just funny. I do want to see it, man. Hopefully you print enough so that there's still a couple left when I do have some money. Because, I like that. Now, this other thing that we're doing, this other book I want to check out, is over on Fund My Comic. And, there's a lot of stuff. You guys know I promote Fund My Comic. It's the only crowdfunding site that I recommend and endorse. And that's not saying I won't promote people from other sites. It's just saying that those are the ones I recommend and endorse. You know, I mean, I still promote a lot of people on Kickstarter. Ain't too many people doing Indiegogos anymore. I don't know what's going on over there. They kind of blew the trust value right out the window with that shadow ban and stuff.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that, and I'm like, oh well.
They did it to Doc, and they did it to Stephen B, and they did it to both of them in the sign-up phase.
Wow.
It's like they hadn't even seen anything from the book yet. How did they get shadow banned? You could not type in the name of the book and find it through their whole campaigns, both of them. If it wasn't for people promoting it and telling everybody this is the link, you got to go hit the direct link to find it. I mean, it sucked. I mean, they kind of, like I said, Indiegogo kind of lost a lot of trust with that.
Yeah, and they should for that. That's scummy.
Yeah. So you got Fiendish 2.0 kicking in at $33,000. Oh, God dang, Irene's just blowing up. Our friend Brian Wolf and Batsy came out of Alternative, but took it over, keeping it going. Gotta love it. Pixel and Piper and them over there at AR13L, the little mermaid, rolling almost 20K. I'm finding my comic doing all right. You got Polton in the U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War. Roddy Piper, the legendary Roddy Piper, joins the U.S. Assassin team. Okay, you got Hojo and the Mythicals. Richard, Embry, and Blood and Sword. Look at all these books doing pretty well, man. And this is the one that I got to throw some help with today. This is our boy rolling over at Silverline. And I'm telling you what, everybody, this campaign has down here, way down here, every single book, $5 each, that Silverline has done. All of them, except, of course, for the 2 on the campaign, right? But there you go. You can come down here to this reward right here. You can get all 5-6 issues of K-List. Dude, it's all here. Sirens is here. Pendulum is here. Trumps, and it's not about Donald. You got White Widow. A whole bunch of good books right here. Cat and Mouse. Beyond the Stars, everything. Look, Friar Rush, it's all here. The Silverline crew, the whole dang banana. So it's not just these 2 books. If these 2 don't do anything for you, everything is down there on that one tier. All right. If I was him, I would make that the featured tier so that it's up here at the top and that everybody can see all the other content as well. The more you sell, right? So that's my little shot to you, Roland. Put that everything tier up at the top as a featured tier, if you can. I don't know if Fund My Comic has the featured tier thing or not, but yeah.
Come on, folks, fund this thing. I want to see it funded by the end of the week.
Dude, for sure. I mean, I think it's got 11 days left, but let's get it funded so these guys can have some fun the last few days, promoting it with smiles on their face, not worried frowns. I'm just saying, it's like I've been in that position. Okay.
Trust me. I had a similar feeling when I was like halfway through the campaign and I was still just barely over half. I was just like, ooh, I'm feeling bad, but hey, things worked out in the end.
Yeah, well, this is what I mean. It's like it helps when you get the push. People know that it's out there, but it doesn't hurt at all for people to know that even if these 2 books don't necessarily, click them, everything else, all the other stuff that they do at Silverline is available over here. You can get it all. See, to me, that's there's so much content there that if you're focusing, if you make sure people see that, if you got it up at the top, you probably sell a lot of these books, I think they have a retail tier as well. We got some original art by Haley Martin, who is the artist of Bea. And I guess they have some other stuff over here too. All right, we got Rob Davis. I don't know if that clicked over to it or not, but nope, it didn't. All right. That just figures, I try to click on one of them images and it goes to a different screen, so I can't show it to you anyway. But all that original art right there is available. Yeah, all the back issues. This is what I'm talking about, man. All these back, you can get all their back issues for everything. The Silverline team up, the Champion, the Champion and Fury. Good stuff. Switchblade is good. A lot of good stuff here, man. Twilight.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. It's like I would make sure that was featured higher up so that everybody realizes that, man, the add-ons, boys and girls, the add-ons, that's a lot of comics, $5 comics. Everybody loves a $5 comic. Everybody loves a $5 comic, So here, you can get 2 for 1. You got the 2 foil covers, $25 plus shipping. Both books with the foil cover. One or the other foil is $15. Both books, but it's just one of them. Foil you get for $15. Single issues. You want a single issue, but you don't want the shiny. That's so 90s. There you go. You can get just the single issue. I had to sneeze. That was bad.
Right. Bless you.
All right, 2 issues. You want 2, but you don't want the shinies. There you go. Look, Roland's trying to make sure you can get whatever you want. You got digitals, digital double with all the catch-ups. You can do the whole digital Beyond the Stars 1, 2, and 3, and Bea 1 and 2 for $20. The Bea Completist. You're a fan of Bea and you want it all. Get Bea number 2 covers A, B, and C, and number 2 digital. So, like I said, Roland's pretty good at covering all the bases. You can get the foil editions and everything, like this whole, both Bea and Beyond the Stars, like the whole deal, foil covers, everything. Retailer tier, yep, here's the retail tier with different amounts of books you can get. And, of course, the big add-ons, the original art. Dean Zachary's original art, cover to Bea number 1, which should be over there somewhere. That's Bea number 1, but not that cover. Okay. And inked by Thomas Florimonte. Oh, look at that. Stephen Butler. Over Stephen Butler. Thomas Florimonte's inks over Stephen Butler's art. Got some Rob Davis art. There you go. Look,
yeah, this is very cool.
Yogi and Batman. Oh, that stuff's gone. That one's gone. All right. Here we got another one. This is good. I like it. There you go, peoples. Go give Roland some love. Roland's been part of the network since, it's been almost 2 years Roland's been part of the network.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Yeah, those guys have been providing not only good comics, but like I said, their shows, they always have a good topic. They don't lean. They just cover the topic. You know what I mean? I like the way they do their shows. That's why they're part of the madness. I mean, hell, even if I don't like your show, it's like you can still be part of the madness. No, but I mean, everybody that's come on board has been awesome. We love what we're doing. We love being able to promote people like you, people like Roland. That's why we're here, guys. Like you said, if you see this in the replay, you see in the comments below, drop your links, guys. Always drop your links in the comments below. So if somebody comes watch replay, what do they see in the comments below? First, they see comments that they go look at. Second, they see your links. Do the thing, guys. I'm providing the platform for a reason. And mainly it's so that you guys can get seen. Handle it. Do your part. I'm doing mine. And, you know, I mean, basically, that's pretty much all there is to it. We're just trying to have fun up in here. Now,
yeah, of course.
I'm going to play a couple more ads on the way out if StreamYard will be nice to me. Man, it's been kind of great.
You're a great guy.
I got kicked out like in the intro during Cindy's ad. It's like wow. I couldn't see anything. My screen just, you know, there was nothing there, and I could hear it, and I was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I tried to like I had to cancel out of every window, and then come back in. But I got back in before the ad was over, so nobody knew. You know? That's how we do it, people. One more time, go check out Bia and Beyond the Stars on Fund My Comic. Go check out Relentlessly Bullied Hero on Kickstarter. Help these guys 100%. Out, man. Do the thing.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
Well, I'll talk to you again. Count on it.
I look forward to it.
All right, we're going to play a couple of more ads for some of our friends, and then we're going to be out. Peace, everybody.
The writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave But Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now, right this moment, out of all the things we're really going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
Tune in with pops and friends to turn on your ROKU box and How do you end this thing? How do you put where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands.
All right.